Hello and welcome back to the channel. The Ginger Flipper here. If you're new, my name is Andy and I run the Ginger Shed, aka I'm the Ginger Flipper. Alright, don't know if you've noticed behind me, but it looks a little bit emptier. These boxes here normally get taken out and there's normally tubs behind it. Well, the tubs are all there now. And I had a little visitor, guy I used to work with. Thank you, Marty. He come and give us a hand, and we got cracking with the shed. We got rid of four tubs. Gone. Two of them were the two I was on about in my last video, where I said they're in the corner, full of consoles, cables for the consoles, controllers and stuff like that. Well, we got them out. They're outside at the moment. They're normally sitting behind us, but the idea was for them to go in the house so I can sort it all out, test it, find out what cables go with what, box them up, little photograph, list them, box them up, ready for dispatch so they don't come back into the shed. So this area behind me stays nice and empty every time I come in here, because it is a bit of a ball ache every time I come in. I've got to take out about 6 boxes just to get in, and now I can just walk straight in, sit straight down, crack on with what I have to do, which is all good in the hood. While we were doing the tubs, I found this. It's a vintage Rangers football keyring. There you go. Probably get about 15 quid hopefully for that, so it's not bad. That's just been sitting around. If I remember correctly, I did buy, this was in with the audio books that I bought, and I must have just fallen out of the box and just lying around, so I got picked up and bought that in. You don't know why I'm wearing a big thick snuggly hoodie. The weather's not too grand out there. It is, according to my watch, 15 degrees and it's ready to rain any second now. So summer is finally here, guys. I've done the whiteboard and I've had a few sales which aren't going on the whiteboard because they're unvinted. And what I do with the whiteboard, I'll explain this before I show you it, is vinted hold on to your money for so long and then they give it to you. And when they give it to you, say I've had a sale of £10, that'll not show, and say in 3 days time it gets given to me into my little pot. It'll have the 2-3 days time date on it, so instead of the 18th it'll probably say the 20th or the 21st, and that's when it will go on the board, the 20th or the 21st, whatever date that particular amount of money says is when it goes on the board. Even though I know I've got more value to put on there, at the moment I've got about £185 sitting in my vinted non-pot, what they're keeping hold of, to drop down into my main pot. So although I am behind, I'll give you a clue, I'm behind or what I should be on the whiteboard. I am technically yes, definitely. I've just had a quick look at the numbers. I'm definitely ahead of what it should be, but I can't put it on because Vinted have got a hold of it, if you know what I mean. So in a couple of days time, probably in about a week for the big ones that I've just had selling. So this time next week they'll be on the whiteboard, and if I've had more sales on eBay, I'll look even healthier still. Without further ado, let's show you what I'm talking about. So here we go. Whiteboard is back, guys. Look at that. First, no sales. 2 sales for £36. If it's a straight 36, you can guarantee that's probably just vintage. If it's got a 99 or whatever, that'll be vintage and eBay, or just eBay, who knows. This one will be just eBay. One sale, $59.99. What a wonderful first 3 days there. You know, you're talking 80, 90 quid. Well, yeah, 95 quid roughly on the first 3 days, and it's meant to be 32.25 a day. So up to the second, up to the third, I'm bang on target, and then it drips down. 2 for 16, 1 for free, 3 for £97.9. That boosts it straight back up. Then I had a no sale, 2 for £50.9. That is not bad. It doesn't take that back, but that does, if you know what I mean. That helps get these 2 dates and some of that back. And then 50 for 0, 44.58. That's more than me 32, so that's good. And then 15.58 at £46 over again. £42 over again. Yeah, free sales. I'm not getting big sales off vintage there, but it all amounts up and it all helps. 0, 22 off 2 sales and 25 off 2 sales. So I've got a £460, 33 pence, and I'm down on my £1,000 target of 539.67. 25 sales altogether, but it should be 54, 540 at 25. But do remember, I've got £185 yet to go into this stall here in the future, guaranteed £185 to go on there. And an average sale is £18.41. So there you have it. What do you think of the whiteboard? It's back. It's back, baby. Right, I picked up this Goosebumps, as you can see, £3, and it says the complete collection. And when I opened this up and I was having a look through, oh, it's gone. Oh, there it is. I've got Kung Fu Powder, Kung Fu Panda 3. So I'm going to have to go through all the discs in here to see if this is complete still. Easy task done. You're going a little bit low because what you were standing on was these books here. Rachel Kane. I picked up 4 books along with this, and I got charged £5 altogether. So I'm assuming I got these for £2, which is not bad. So we've got Rachel Kane, Compass. No, Corpse. I haven't got my teeth in today. Lord of Misrule, Midnight Alley, and Feast of Fools. And I do have one in my vintage stock in the house, which I've delisted but I haven't brought out yet, to go with that, and that'll make a nice little bundle. I think I might have some more already on eBay. If I do, those will be going with it if none of them are duplicates, and that'll be a good thing. I'll put these back on there so you're a little bit higher again. That's a little bit better for you guys. But before I went to the charity shop to find them, another charity shop in my area is closed down. Since I've become full-time reseller, 2 charity shops have now closed in the area I live. I've still got 1, 2, 3, 4. I've got 4, but Bernardo's have now gone. Age UK, I think it was, or Charles Society or whatever, it was one of them 2. I closed down last year or the year before. So I've got less charity shops to go through. I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing. This means people have got less areas to go to, so they'll probably go to a different one, sort of boost that one up, you know what I mean. Next I went into cash converters and I saw these in cash converters. Military watches. This one's the Indian soldier, and that's what their watch looked like in the wartime. Chinese officer. I've got the French soldier. These are all still sealed up, so don't know if the watches have got batteries in. I would assume so. What's this one? Germany, 1970s. American airline. I've got loads of them. I think there was about 15, 16 altogether, all a pound each. I did go to the guy and said, have we got any more of these? He said we did have a guy bring in 200 of these. 200. And he said to give him a couple of quid for each one. This guy was probably happy with the little bit extra, with the bit money you're getting off them. And these are making a loss because they now sold them, dropped them down to £1. They were being reduced twice by the looks of this. Let's have a look to see what it was. It was £3. Take them off, I can't see what I'm doing. 3 times it's been done. So it was 350. Before that, come on. It was 4.99. Before that, $4.99, that was it. So they're trying to sell them for £5, down to £1. I wouldn't have picked them up for a £5. Brand new, when the guy bought them, it would have been $9.99 every fortnight. And I picked them up for £1, so there's got to be profit there for me. No matter how big or small, there's some sort of profit coming my way off these. And like I said, there's about 15 or 16 of these altogether. A couple of these were open. Was this one of them? This is one that was open. Not open, but it had a hole in the watch come out. The watch is still sealed up. So that's a nice little watch. So I don't know if it's got something over the battery for you to pull out and then for it to start. I do not know. But it's got to be some value in this. Ooh. I have no idea if that's the right one for that one now. I'll have to do some research for the two that fell out, because the guy said, oh, I think you come out of this one, I think you come out of this one, but we don't know. We haven't got a clue. Right, without further ado, I'll take you indoors and I'll show you exactly what sold today.